Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial about how to wax your car using a caranuba paste wax. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get your nice applicator sponge thingy here, and if you've used it before, go ahead and give it a good rinse in some hot water and dry it out a little bit. If it's still damp, that's fine. Just want to make sure you get any little remnants of debris or dirt or bug guts, whatever you're waxing over, off there so you don't scratch your paint. Next thing you're going to do is go ahead and open up your can of wax here. Don't mind me while I set you down. And you don't really need a whole lot of wax. You just need a little tiny bit to get started. So I'm not going to go ahead and just, as you can see in here, I've used some. I'm not going to take my hand in here and scoop it out on here, and just slop it down. No, that's not what I'm going to do at all. I'm just going to go in here and tap it a few times just to see if I get just a little bit on there. You can see there's just a little bit of wax, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe wipe it gently across the surface till I have a little bit. There we go. That's a very appropriate amount. As you can see, it's not very much. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and apply some to the finish of your car. Now when you apply it, you're going to want to use a generally circular motion using moderate pressure. Don't push really hard because, well, that would probably hurt your hand, and it's quite a bit of work, and you could potentially damage the paint. Probably not going to do it because the wax pretty much lubricates as you go over the paint. So here we go. See the car, see the area you're going to do. What you're going to do is you're going to use a small circular motion. And as you go, you're going to see the wax spreading out onto the paint. And you'll move the wax around until it's a nice, fine little haze. There we go. You can barely see the residue of the wax on there. Now I'm at the point where I would go ahead and dip in for a little bit more wax, but that's as far as this tutorial is going to go right now. So what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to wait. I don't know, it depends on how long you wait, depends on what the temperature is, how much humidity there is, all that kind of crap. But basically, I've already done a portion and I've waited the wait time. So now we're going to go over buffing it off. To buff it off, I recommend you use like a terry cloth towel, that's clean, which is your standard bath towel. Your microfiber towels are nice too, a little bit more expensive, but whatever. Treat yourself if you want. And all you're going to do to get this off here, as you can see, I've allowed this portion of the hood to dry, and it's just kind of a hazy segment now, is when you buff it off, just use a general wiping motion, kind of quick back and forth buffing. And you can wipe the wax off, and then you might still see a few streaks or swirls in the paint, especially if you got black paint. But you won't see that on this car because it's silver. And then just make sure you go back over the area with light pressure and you buff it off. Just quick strokes. You don't got to push down very hard. Just, buff it out. And you'll feel the paint of the car actually get really nice and smooth, and the towel will just glide over it just effortlessly. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Yeah, it's a lot of work because you got to do the whole car. If you just do one portion, it's going to look funny. What I suggest is that you go ahead and just do one panel at a time. Maybe just the hood or just 1/4 panel, something like that. And then while that's drying, you just buff off one of the other ones that you've already done. Alright, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Have fun waxing your car. And make sure you do it twice a year. Once in the spring and once right before the winter. To keep all that grody crap off. Alright, sweet. Peace.